Welcome, everyone. Okay, should be able to hear me. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Anonnie's temple. Welcome to the of the High Priestess. I call on Archangel Michael and his protection, his mighty sword and shield. May it be in his hands as well as in my own. Glory be to the highest creator of all things as I deliver this prophecy and as I deliver this reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you, divine creator of all things. You all, we need to talk. So, first and foremost, this reading is not for anyone in the collective, meaning it's not your personal energy that I'm reading here. This feels like a mediumship reading where an entity or a being has come to me because I need to tell their story and because they feel like their story needs to be told. I also have a trigger warning at the beginning of this reading, and I already know that I need to do this because the music download that I got was Thick Skull by the band Paramore. And if you are well versed in occult meaning, symbology, and the use of language and music, and sometimes what people need to do or what people do to get into those positions where they have musical influence. That song has a lot of creepy overtones to it, which hint at what had to be done. So that's why I have a trigger warning here, because that song Thick Skull is enough to let me know that that's what this is going to be about. So I have been hearing this song internally, right? Like a music download and this mediumship, this spirit who wants to be read has been sending this song to me for about 3 days. And I woke up, in the middle of the night, which isn't particularly unusual, but this song kept playing over and over. Then I watched like a show or two just to kind of help me like chill out, fall asleep, but the song is still playing. And so I'm going to do this reading. I don't think I'm going to leave it up though, because I think it's going to get there. Okay. I don't even know if this is going to make it through processing on this platform, but we'll see. So I, like when spirits come through to me, like I have such a busy daily life that sometimes I'm like, okay, like I hear this, I just need to get this done first, or I need to do this thing. So I'm grateful that these spirits are very patient when it comes to me reading for them. But honestly, it usually takes about 72 hours before the messages become so persistent and like playing on a loop, like this song, that I have to read it. Okay. I wasn't sure if I should read it, so I pulled a couple of cards from the Gold Tarot, and the first two cards out were the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is telling me that um, the download must be read. The download is given to me for a reason. Ace of Pentacles, like this is being handed to me by a spirit. Four of Swords, it's a download. Okay. Then the next cards that came out were the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords. The song download. You see that? Bandage on their head. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So this is what I'm going to read. And this is a story of tragedy. I already heard that because even as I'm reading it, it's very emotional. They're showing me that there are a lot of people in a community who are crying, right? It's like when something is a tragedy, like when someone goes to get help and then a tragedy happens and it ends up being final for them. Okay, sorry about that. You know, when the video cuts out, that's the truth. Okay. I feel like this reading is really emotional, and this is like something that ends up like being on the news. Like a community sees it as a tragedy of a life. So again, I'm just gonna say a trigger warning if anybody is joining right now, okay? And I'm not gonna keep this up. And I feel here, I don't even feel like I don't this like you know, when I start stuttering, it's just because I'm hesitant to even deliver a message like this. But like I said, the spirit has come to me, so I'm just trying to like do my due diligence. I've definitely noticed that over time, like my spiritual gifts are really expanding, and I start to notice that more and more beings, and I'm talking about like physical, non-physical, interdimensional beings come to be read, but also to like some earthbound beings or like fresh. Ugh, it's that's not how we say it. People who have recently passed over. Okay, I feel like that's what I'm reading today. So let's begin. Thank you, Divine Creator. Hi, and thank you for this message. I give gratitude for my spiritual, physical, and psychic. I deliver this message with integrity and love, to the highest and greatest good of my own and to all and to the harm of none. Most High Divine Creator, dimensional beings of benevolence, angels and archangels, I receive this message and your downloads. Thank you thank you for keeping me protected. And glory be to the highest creator of all things. Ashe. Okay. This spirit was hit by a blunt object to their head. Okay. And they're showing me with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords here that they traveled for work, or they traveled, like this person was this person was working a lot. Maybe they wanted to network. Eight of Pentacles here, like they were feeling overworked, so they decided to go on a retreat. Six of Swords, they decided to go on vacation. They traveled somewhere with the intention for respite, relaxation, and peace. This person keeps showing me that they were in the woods, they were in a forest. And I don't think that they got lost per se. They're showing me something of that's like the energy of folly. Like this person was in the woods alone, or they were walking through the woods alone, but I still feel like they're on a retreat. Like there are other people who are there, but they separated themselves from the group and ended up walking through the woods alone. But I also feel like there's a plan here for this person to do that. I feel here, I heard naive, and I say this by means not as a negative of who this person is. They're telling me that they were naive to the people who they were surrounded by and how much these people even cared about their well being. Person is showing me that either they were followed through the woods and somebody hit them over the head, or they were walking through the woods, lost their footing, and hit their head on a rock. And then after then, somebody found somebody found them. Whoever was a part of this group, and they brushed it under the rug. But here's the thing, okay? This is a lot. I'm very much like self-soothing my face right now. The part of the song that they keep playing over and over are the lyrics that go, hit over the head repeatedly, thick skull never did nothing for me. That's what keeps playing over and over. Nine of Wands to Ten of Swords is someone who's been attacked. They could have tried to denounce the true cause of unaliving here by saying that this person tripped and fell while they were in the woods and hit their head. But that's not what happened. I am getting that this was some type of work-related retreat. Because I'm seeing there's some time where there's either networking or working on the computer, answering emails. It's kind of like one of those retreats that are like self-improvement retreats. Hold on, I have to hiccup. Okay, excuse me, that wasn't a hiccup. This person could have been wearing yellow. Or yellow and red are significant for whatever business they went, the business venture they're telling me. The logo is red and yellow. I heard for some of you. Okay. It's terrible. You see where this right next to a body of water? It's like terrible. They really want me to work through the emotions here to get the message out. And that's what I've been practicing now as my psychic gift. And this, like all of the clairs, I'm telling you. Because I do want to get the message out. Okay. It's like my nose is running too. This person could have like also broken their nose, or their nose was broken in the process. And I'm hearing that this person washed up ashore downstream from where this happened. So it's like if somebody is in like a mountain range or in a forest, it's like they were pushed downstream away from the original place where this happened. I heard Kathleen. Take names as they resonate, okay? If they do or if they do not. Sometimes I feel like names can be a long shot, although I have received specific names before and it has resonated. So, but I'm hearing Kathleen or Catherine. And this person could have had blonde hair. They also could have gone by Katie. Okay, let's see. We have 2, 4. We have this coming out in pairs here. It was this person and one other person. It's not like there was a whole group of people who attacked them. It was like somebody who saw this person go out on their own and took advantage of that opportunity that they were alone. This person also could have had a broken arm. I don't know if I want to get into that, Most High, okay? I'm not going to get into that, Divine. Not right now. I need to pull back on that, please. You know, this person, they're talking about the intention of this retreat. It's like they call people to go to this retreat for self-improvement, but also to like meet other people who are in the same field. That's why this person went here. Cause it's like rubbing elbows. It's like I don't know, I think some type of like Silicon Valley. But it's like, when like rich business people go on a retreat to rub elbows with other rich business people, while they get a massage or they, are at a spa or something. I don't know. Okay. Let me center. I'm hearing Greenwood. And there's some type of name of a town that has the name Wood in it. Or this person is in a state where this happens, where they're known for their redwood. And this happened autumn. Okay, thank you. You're gonna have to give me some time here because this is a lot to. This person is showing me that they were wearing gold hoop earrings. And they are showing me like straight blonde hair. Mud. Okay. Okay, Most High Divine. There's something here. I don't know if it's like Genghis green. What is that? Gangrene? Like this person was their vessel was exposed to water for so long that it could have like grown gangrene on it or something like that. Like their skin turned green or something. So spirit, I'm going to move this off to the side. We have the Nine of Wands here, Eight of Pentacles, Six of... Okay, escape. Okay. These people so far who have done this, they have gotten away with it. And I also feel here like they host other retreat centers. Okay. What these people do is they actually jump around from retreat center to retreat center to try to not be found. So it seems like it's disparate. So instead of hosting at one specific partnered retreat center, they jump around to different centers so that it seems like their deeds aren't all being done in the same place, so to speak. Okay. So instead of like, oh, we are partnered with this retreat center, we have an exclusive contract, we are contracted with them, and this is where we continuously host. And then we build that professional relationship with this retreat center. That's not what this company and that's not what these people do. They have like 5 or 6 retreat centers that they're partnered with so that they can kind of travel around. And I'm hearing catch people from different areas. Archangel Michael, I call in your defenses. Thank you for protecting my energy, my home, everything that I love and hold near and dear. Glory be to the highest creator of all things. I heard something behind me, like, what the fuck? No way. This person came from behind them. 4 of Rods, they know this person. They're familiar with this person. Show me. What do you want to show me, Spirit? Don't creep me out too much, Spirit, okay? I'm still getting used to this, okay? Thank you. Four of Rods and the Ten of Swords again. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess. This was someone where like they didn't see this coming. Like they trusted this person. It could have even been someone they were in a relationship with, like romantically or commitment. But this is like a huge betrayal where whoever did this, they needed to preserve themselves. Okay. Hold on a second. I need to. Six of Pentacles, Six of Rods. They're telling me to keep going. Okay. This person, Six of Pentacles and Six of Rods, felt like they had to do what needed to be done so that they could save their own image, reputation. I'm also hearing that whoever this person was that attacked them came behind them from the right. And this person turned around because they're familiar with them, so they weren't intimidated. You see, look at the difference between these two Ten of Swords, y'all. Look at the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords here, where I read the spirit's energy of what happened to them, and they're next to the water here. Now look at when this spirit is talking about who did this to them in the relationship. Look at how one person is literally stabbing the other person in the back, showing the action that took place, that they were attacked by someone who they're familiar with. This is someone who they have a relationship with. This is someone who they could have even matched in their clothing at times. Like some type of team effort or teamwork or team building retreat. So look at this Ten of Swords here where it actually shows the action of how this person was unalived. It was okay. Now I'm not seeing here that this person, I'll tell you what I am seeing. This person was hit over the head from behind. That's what I'm seeing. Thank you, Spirit. I hope that I am doing your message justice. Ten of Cups. This is either family or a partner. Jeez. I feel like this is either a husband or a wife who did this. Because they're Four of Cups. I'm sorry, Four of Cups. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Four of Wands here to the Ten of Cups. That's a committed long-term relationship where it seems like on the outside everything was perfect, or this was the perfect couple, or they're very happy. But behind the scenes, there's Ten of Swords, animosity and malice. I also heard coaching, the Sun. That's a positive note that I'm going in the right direction. Can you show me more about this person who did this, please? Thank you, Spirit. So it looks like they could have been married or they're in a committed long-term relationship. But there's this like rage, Ten of Swords, that someone had. Show me that, please. The Star. I'm going to tell you something here. Five of Pentacles. I'm going to tell you something. Or this is what the Spirit is showing me. Whoever their partner is, because I think their partner is still living, This partner had been holding on to a lot of internalized rage and resentment towards them. And the message I got was that this person could have been in some type of altered state. And the confirmation I received was the star energy, which is like ascension, interdimensional energy. That's the star energy. What happened here? I feel like there's a couple who could have gone on a retreat. I'll confirm the retreat over here, okay? I feel here like there's a couple who could have gone on a retreat. And you know how some of these rich people, I don't want to categorize, but you know how sometimes these rich people or people go on these retreats and they do these substances to like try to heal themselves or to enter into an altered state or to know more about themselves. And I feel here there was not a proper screening for this person's husband or their partner. And when this husband or partner went into an altered state, all of that rage that they had carried within came out. It came out of them. Yo, this is insane. We have the Nine of Rods that came out again. Now it's in the reversed. There was no chance for the person who was attacked to fight this person off because of like the sheer difference in like musculature or just like the power. Like the Knight of Rods reversed is like they put up a fight, of course, because this person was fighting for their life. But there's something here about like being on a substance that makes someone feel very strong and powerful, but it's substance induced. I don't know if cocaine does that, but they're kind of showing me that, or like a methamphetamine in some way, um, or an amphetamine. An amphetamine. Okay. Nine of Rods reversed represents giving up, like being overpowered. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Okay. I'm going to put that right off to the side if that's okay, Spirit. Can you show me what this retreat center was about and what happened here? Two of Rods, Three of Swords reversed. This could have been some type of like couples healing retreat, possibly. Eight of Rods, Two of Rods. They definitely could have traveled internationally, taking a flight. They want to talk about the travel experience specifically, so show me what you may, Spirit. Okay. All right. So over here we have the Chariot. So they're telling me that when the flight landed, they had to take a car to go to the specific retreat center. So this is someone who traveled, but they didn't stay local. They went to a remote retreat center. Two of Cups, it was the two of them. It was a couples retreat. And if it wasn't a couples retreat, they decided to travel together. Can you show me more about this retreat? Message. Two of Cups and message. They said that's how it was advertised. I think it was advertised as a couples healing type of retreat. Either that or this is like Two of Cups. Like they're showing me like clanking glasses together with a lot of people. Let me release some of the tension. Okay. They're telling me that for 2 days they enjoyed the retreat. It was like meeting people, talking to new people, getting to know them. There's also the word Hilton on this. Okay? I'm just going to put that off to the side, okay? The word Hilton is on this card. Can you see that? Right there. Representing a hotel. Can you show me more, please, Spirit? I'm doing the best that I can. The Sun. Thank you. 5 of Pentacles. They're telling me don't be insecure. I'm doing a good job with this. Page of Swords. Okay, the Spirit is here. Okay? Show me more, please, then, about this retreat or whatever else it is you want to show me. My. The 5 of Wands fell out. Right over here. I've already said that there was like a fight. This person got hit over the head with like a very blunt object, but they're showing me it wasn't random. Like this person, their partner followed them with this blunt object, and it could have been like a rock. Like it's like this decision was it's strange how to explain it. Like this person who did this carried the rage for such a long time that it's like they could have even planned something out like that in their mind, but never really had any type of opportunity or sought an opportunity to do it. But you know, when you're on these substances, your consciousness is so wide open that sometimes your inhibitions become dulled. So it was such an in the moment decision that this person made, this attacker. So the attack, they're showing me that the item, so to speak, was taken or picked up along the way, like a rock or some type of rusty pole. But it was picked up along the way while they were in the woods. Ace of Swords. Okay. Is there anything you want to show me about the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Swords here, or was that just for me? The Moon. That was just for me, I feel. I still feel like there's more I could read here, though. So let's try. I heard Dublin, so the feminine could be Irish. 8 of Rods. They want me to continue. There's more to share. Empress. What is that? Empress and King of Pentacles. This couple. She could be older than him. She could be older, perhaps, and he is like the business owner, or he makes a lot of the money. She's showing me, they just showed me the image of someone who I have seen on social media. And I know nothing about this couple. I have just seen them because we're a part of the same industry. But this woman that they're showing me is very tan, and she's actually very frail. You know, like she's a bit thin. She runs a bit thin. So I feel like maybe that's why she is showing me here twice this 9 of Rods energy, that this coupling could be the Empress, who is like I don't want to say that she's only the beauty or the face, but she's like, she brings the divine feminine energy. But then there's the masculine, who is the determinist or the determined one, who like makes the business deals, handles the money, or handles the books, has those tense meetings surrounding like, okay, like millions of dollars being invested in their business. This is like a power couple. I'm surprised they're showing me this woman. I'm surprised they're showing me this couple. The Sun and the Fool. Okay, so you want to show me something new? This person is also saying that they have crossed over, or like their transition was easy. The Sun, the Fool. Like they entered into the new reality and they feel better. Of course, they feel happy. They're content. So, Six of Rods and the King of Pentacles, that's disturbing. Like this King of Pentacles feels like they got the upper hand or that they won. But I'm hearing for now, it's only for now. Against this star, against taking this person's energy. Also, this King of Pentacles and this woman, they could be in the spotlight because they co-own a business that's very popular. Okay. So I see here, like, she's not necessarily, she's more of like, not just the social influencer, but she does like the social climbing, while he will handle the business deal, like talking to an investor to put together a project that's like millions of dollars. Five of Swords reversed, but he is the one who has all of this anger and resentment. And because he has become so successful, or they've become so successful as a business, he sometimes, this is a lot to share. This is a lot. This person becomes greedy for power. So what happens is, if anybody ends up seeming like they have more power than he does, he takes it personally. And he also takes it personally, like against his business, against how he makes his money. This is somebody who would say, like, I am my business. I am the company. They're not done. This King of Pentacles has, in many senses, lost his moral code in the exchange of trying to receive. It's not just fame and fortune, but it's like notoriety. Like, I'm the business, not you. Five of Swords reversed. And I feel here like this is a situation. Give me a second here. This King of Pentacles feels like they simply just took out the competition and that's what it is, even though they were competing with their own wife. Okay. The morality is blanking here. That's what I'm hearing. The morality is blanking. This person may also try to claim that they blacked out or something when they did this. Okay. The Hermit reversed. They're currently being looked into and investigated. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Spirit. On the fence, we have Two of Pentacles. There was a very serious struggle. Like, she keeps bringing it back to this. To follow through, whoever is investigating this King of Pentacles, they need to follow through on there being signs of a struggle, because those signs also are like scars on the King of Pentacles' body. That's what she's telling me. So it's like if they found something under her fingernails, it's like he may have some type of scratch or something. Two of Cups again. Two of Cups with the Two of Pentacles on the fence. I'm doing the best I can here. Again, something about the color yellow. I'm waiting. I'm trying to receive this here. Two of Pentacles on the fence to the Two of Cups. Like she is showing me like there was a fight. There was like pushing back and forth. What do you want to show me about this? Thank you. Look, and look, and then she gives me the symbology card. She's like, look deeper into the symbology of it. So Two of Cups does represent soulmates, meetings, I don't know if like the two of them were holding a cup or something while they were out in the woods. This person also did this as a sacrifice, but I feel like you could have already guessed that, okay? There's also the medical symbol here. This masculine could actually be an MD. This masculine could be a doctor of some sort. Because they're showing me that he puts his hands on a lot of people. And this comes across like he could be like a war veteran. What the hell? He could be a veterans doctor, or like some type of warfare, or what do they call it when people they're in like emergency services? They're like a crisis doctor of some sort. They could even be a surgeon. Like there's some type of veteran warfare doctor surgeon. Because they're showing me this person, when they work, they wear a cap over their head. Like in the way like how if you're a cook you wear a hairnet. Like they wear a protective cap over their head when they are doing whatever it is that they do as a doctor. This is very weird, but it's almost like this person did this sacrifice to get better involved or to receive a higher status with like pharmaceutical enterprises. I heard the word, sorry, I heard someone tell this man like she can't come with you. Strength. What's the strength? Two of Cups. Queen of Cups. Weird. With the Hanged Man here. There's something here about how there's actually affection in their relationship. Queen of Cups. Strength, Two of Cups. Like I feel like the both of them truly believes that they are like star-crossed lovers, like they are meant to be. They were supposed to be with each other. Queen of Cups. This is like soulmate energy, but with this layer of mysticism to it. Or this layer of spiritual meaning behind their union. She's showing up as the strength card here in the union, though. Maybe she's the one who was more emotionally balanced. Thank you. We have the Nine of Swords to the Three of Swords. Five of Cups to the Hangman. I want to get into this deeper, but she's sharing the severe emotional distress and trauma for the fact that it was her soulmate union who did this to her. Nine of Swords, Three of Swords is breakdown, heartbreak, inconsolable. When it's like, we were together for so long. I thought that you loved me. Two of Cups, Strength, Queen of Cups. Like, we're soulmates. I thought this woman felt, and I even feel like it's the masculine too. So that's why it's so distorted. It's like all of this sweet love that we had. What would make you do this? What do you want to show me about the Nine of Swords to the Three of Swords here? Oh, it's 222 on my clock, y'all. Oh gosh, and there she goes again. She's telling me look deeper into it. Okay. My cat just came in to check on me. Thank you, Booby. Okay, so this is the man. That's what they're telling me. This is the man. He can't eat. He can't sleep. He has traumatized himself. It's like, you know, what's happening here is this person is like dissociating, or they're actually splitting their personality in some type of way because they're trying to distance themselves from these intrusive thoughts about what they did. This person, this man, is like, how could I have done that? I'm a monster. This person feels like they're a monster. Oof. Look at how worried, upset, distressed, distraught this person is. Cloudy days consistently. The rain is always falling. If it's not outside, it's in their mind. This person will end up losing weight and also losing their muscles, I'm hearing. Not done. Like, this person is becoming increasingly thin because of what they did to their partner who was thin. I keep hearing, how could I do this? Temperance here. This person is calling out for repentance. This masculine. I feel here like this one. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess, Page of Wands to the Temperance card here. This person is calling for divine intervention for their repentance. Like, they're ready to confess because there's too much mental torture that's going on for them. It's like being tormented, literally. I'm hearing like When things like this happen, this people become tormented by the force that is time, right? Because time is a timekeeper. Time watches everything. Time knows everything, at what time, at what place, at what coordinate. There's some type of force of mathematics here. And that's why I also feel like I want to share that this person is a doctor, because they have spent so much time putting their energy into intellect and like specificity and mathematics, the sciences. I'm also hearing it's like when they take the Hippocratic oath, and the force that they took that oath with or for is returning here and enforcing their repentance. They said I can close this out soon. Page of Swords, the Spirit here. Show me, Spirit. The Sun. Thank goodness the Spirit is happy with this. Oh, okay. The Magician and Seven of Cups. The Spirit is happy with this because there has been, this masculine has been, or give me a second here. I'm seeing here that this masculine has been trying to divert or distance themselves from the responsibility or from accountability in this situation. The Magician and Seven of Cups is intentional distortion. It also comes across like astral projection or walking in the dream state. It's like this person tries to go back to that altered state of consciousness they were in to try to seek repentance or to try to manipulate how people are seeing them. It's only a matter of time. Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune here. And then we have the Lovers and the Emperor, which is trippy. This is definitely a husband who did this. It's strange because it's like this spirit. I'm not going to say that spirit, but there's, oh, I don't know if you want me to say that either, spirit. I don't know if I feel comfortable saying that. What I'll say here is the repentance that this masculine gives is the forgiveness from the spirit. That's what I'll say. Okay? All right, I'm going to do Unicorn Tarot because these are the two decks that I'm using here. Ace of Cups. They're happy with it, so I'm going to close this out, okay? Any final messages, Unicorn Tarot? Thank you. The angels want to speak. Temperance and the Eight of Rods. What do the angels want to say? Lovers. Again. It behooves me to say that the angels are telling this man what to do to receive divine love and forgiveness for their actions. If I was just doing this reading, I wouldn't even say that because I don't think that somebody who has done something like this deserves forgiveness. But we all know that angels and archangels tend to, and even the Most High Divine, right? They balance out energies. Okay? And look at how this couple, I'm going to cover this here. Look at how this couple is in the woods. Hold on, let me get the right. You see that? The trees. I don't think that's what they were doing. I'm not getting any type of that energy of like sensual activity. I'm not getting that at all. There is an opportunity for this person to return to divine love. High Priestess. This is for me too. High Priestess here. I'm going to close out this message because I feel like the divine angels and archangels are showing me love as well. Yeah, Three of Swords, reversed Ace of Pentacles. They needed me to deliver this message, and that's why the Ace of Pentacles came out with the Four of Swords, which was the download. Okay, there goes my cat. He's got the zoomies, so let me get out of this energy, okay? This download that I received was from angelic energy. They're happy and they're satisfied with it, and so is the spirit. And I feel here like the angels and archangels are letting me know that, like, these messages are emotional, but when I deliver them, that it's an act of love. So that's what I'm going to try to remember here. Four of Cups reversed and the Moon card. They're telling me I shouldn't ignore messages for so long. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, look. Welcome to the temple, Four of Swords. Yeah, you could see that. They're telling me that I was ignoring this download that they were sending me, and I did it for a long amount of time, which I said at the start of this reading. Okay? All right, so Ace of Rods and the Fool. I'm going to close this out, okay? Because they're telling me that I can go. Knight of Swords, okay? I hope that this message was helpful for someone or anyone. That's always my intention. I feel here, like, as I shared, this was a mediumship reading. So this is not necessarily a reading that I'm doing, excuse me, for the divine collective, like this is your energy or this happened to you, not necessarily. Okay? But I feel here like the spirit would deliver this message unto me because they know that whatever type of audience it reaches, someone sees it and they make sense of it. Okay. I'm going to close out the energy of this reading, Most High Divine. Glory be to the highest creator of all things. Thank you to the angels and archangels. Angels and archangels, I kindly request that you lay this energy to rest and that you allow for its closure and that you provide assistance in its crossing over. Thank you for also assisting me in disconnecting myself from this entity or from this energy so that I may also find peace. Okay? Thank you, Divine Creator. I close out the energy of this portal. I wonder if I should have let the chat open for this one, but I think I would have gotten distracted. So, for those of you who are here with me in the early hours of this new day, I thank you for joining me. If this message seems like it would be helpful for someone, to be honest, I don't really want to tell you to share this message. I don't really want to because I feel like it reaches who it's for, okay? Yeah. All right, once more, I'm going to close out the energy of this reading, Most High. Glory be to the highest creator of all things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that this spirit is able to find the rest and to move towards their light. I appreciate you coming to me to deliver this message for you, Spirit. It is an honor, and by the honor of the Most High Divine Creator of all things, I close out the portals I have been looking within and through, and I rebalance my energy. I also veil my energy from any nefarious or baneful entities, energies, beings, warlocks, or witches. and any undue influences. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting me by your mighty sword and shield, and for continuing to do so. Ashe. All right. Okay, y'all. Thank you for liking. If anybody subscribed, thank you. Thank you for joining me today at the Temple of the High Priestess, and I will see you in the next prophecy reading. Glory be to the highest creator of all things, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. See you. Be well.